Welcome to another Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union broadcast of Lumberjack Basketball. Join us as we bring you the action live from the court with Tim Parrish. We want to take a moment to thank all of our Lumberjack sports sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now for the countdown to tip-off with Tim Parrish, and go Lumberjack! And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here in the Silver Valley at Andrews Gymnasium at Kellogg High School as your St. Mary's Lumberjacks get set to do battle with CIL rival, actually all-time rival, the Kellogg Wildcats, in a matchup that doesn't mean much for St. Mary's as far as standings and league is concerned. St. Mary's already sewn up the league championship. District tournament will go through the Lumberjacks home gymnasium. But it does mean something for the Wildcats. It is the difference between third place or fourth place, from what I understand, in the Central Idaho League standings. So they have something on the line here tonight, and they're going to be playing with, a lot of heart. They play like that all the time, obviously. It's just the fact that it's St. Mary's and Kellogg is going to make it a high intensity, everything. It's just going to be exacerbated because it is the Lumberjacks and the Wildcats. And right now the JV game is really gotten tightened up. St. Mary's JV got out to a nice lead in the first half, but Kellogg JV has battled back, and it is 31-29 in favor of the Lumberjack JV at the moment. But Kellogg made some great adjustments at halftime on the JV side, and they have came roaring back with a vengeance to make this a battle throughout the final 5 minutes of this game. It is also senior night for Kellogg, so we have that going on. That's kind of why I started the pregame a little bit later, because they're going to have their senior night festivities before warm-ups get going. So I figured we might have had a little bit of extra time with that. I didn't want to start too early on the pregame. 5:30 to go in the JV game, and like I said, 32-29, St. Mary's with the lead. We'll be back with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off after a word from our sponsors.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com. Tim Parrish back here at Andrews Gymnasium in Kellogg, Idaho, as your Lumberjacks getting set to take on Central Idaho League opponent, the Wildcats, in tonight's battle of a couple of rival teams, really. This is the Wildcats' last regular season game. It is a makeup game from the one that was actually canceled due to weather, postponed due to weather earlier. I think it was January when that game was supposed to be. And so this is that game here, and then Lumberjacks have one more game left for regular season where they will be playing Timberlake on Thursday. That is senior night for the Lumberjacks. 2:12 to go in the JV game. St. Mary's leads at 36-31, and Lumberjacks trying to hold on to that lead. They had a lot bigger lead than that earlier in the game, but the Wildcats made some good adjustments and has cut into that lead. So it's turned into a pretty big dogfight here in the last 2 minutes of this game. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into our Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. We'll take a look at the Central Idaho League standings. The Lumberjacks come into tonight's game, the only team in the CIL with a winning record this year, 11-7 overall right now, 6-1 in league play. St. Mary's lost to Kendrick on Saturday, 78-52. And they will be hosting Timberlake on the 15th. Like I said, that will be senior night. The Lumberjacks are third in the Idaho Sports rankings, 13th in the Max Preps rankings. The Orofino Maniacs at number 2 in league standings. They are 7-11 overall, 5-3 in league play. Their last game of the season, regular season, was against Prairie. They beat Prairie 60-57, and that was on the 12th. They are 13th in Idaho Sports rankings, 18th in Max Preps. The Wildcats, 7-12 on the season, 3-4 in league play. They beat Wallace 74-50 on the 9th. They are 16th in the Idaho Sports rankings and 21st in the Max Preps rankings. The Grangeville Bulldogs, 4-11 overall, 3-5 in league play. In their last game of the regular season, they beat Prairie 53-48. That was on the 5th. They are 21st in Idaho Sports, 23rd in Max Preps. And the Priest River Spartans are 5-12 on the season, 2-6 in league play. They beat Cord to Christ Academy 81-65 in their last game. They are at Timberlake tonight. 25th in the Idaho Sports rankings, 26th in the Max Preps. We're going to take a break, come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off as your Lumberjacks set to take on the Wildcats of Kellogg at Andrews Gymnasium. We'll be back.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter. because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau Insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know, it's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. Tim Parrish here at Andrews Gymnasium in Kellogg, Idaho, as your Lumberjacks get ready to take on the Wildcats tonight in league action. JV game just wrapping up. JV boys, St. Mary's getting the win narrowly, 40 to 35 over the Wildcats. So it was a battle. The Wildcats made some good adjustments after the first half. Kellogg was down pretty big for the JV squad, but they were able to battle back and make it a highly competitive game in the second half. So that was a fun one to watch. Once again, 40 to 35, the final of the JV game. This is the Palatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to Tip-Off here from Andrews Gymnasium in Kellogg, Idaho. Tim Parrish here with a look at the Max Preps rankings, the Idaho Sports rankings, the coaches polls, and the media polls. This is the top 5 across those rankings. In the Idaho Sports rankings, you've got the top 5: Coal Valley, Ambrose, St. Mary's, Wendell, and North Fremont. In the coaches poll, it's Coal Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, North Fremont, and Wendell. In the media poll, it's Coal Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, North Fremont, and Wendell. And in the Max Preps rankings, this is where they seed your state tournament from. You got Coal Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, Melba, and Wendell in the top 5. The Lumberjacks would love to see themselves move up in those rankings, but it's going to be hard to do with only a handful of games left. I'm not sure how much weight's going to get put on district games. But if St. Mary's makes it to the state tournament, right now they are only ranked 13th, and they would like to be quite a bit further up than that in that Max Preps ranking, because if St. Mary's ends up making it state and ends up that number 8 seed or 7 seed even, they would be playing either the 1 seed or the 2 seed in the first game. So that would be some tough competition right off the bat for the Lumberjacks. A sweet spot for them if you can't get up, obviously, probably not into that top 1 to 3 spots, would be getting into that 4 or 5 slot. But that's going to be easier said than done for the Lumberjacks. Like I said, they're going to have to win tonight. They're going to have to beat Timberlake on Thursday, and then they're going to have a solid district tournament in order to move up in the rankings, I believe. So we'll see what happens. And all that being said, they still have to actually win that district tournament to make it to state. And the competition is, regardless of St. Mary's has done a pretty good job with the district games this year, league games, but I think it's still wide open, honestly, to who could win this district title this year and take it to the state tournament in that number as the district champion. Obviously, we all hope for the Lumberjacks to be the one to do that and make it 10 straight district titles, but it's going to be tight this year. It's going to be fun to watch how things happen. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip-off after a word from our sponsors.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings, but it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chip, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action? Heck, yes, that'd be awesome. Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community? Obviously, yes. Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benawah, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
Tim Parrish here at Andrews Gymnasium with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip-off as we get set for the Lumberjacks taking on the Wildcats here in a Central Idaho League matchup at in the Silver Valley. Always a fun rivalry between these two teams going all the way back to the 3A days. And then for a long time there, the two teams were in separate divisions. St. Mary's 2A, Kellogg 3A. And then last year, the Wildcats and Priest River came down into the 2A ranks And that rivalry had never gone anywhere, so you can't really say reignited. But it just made it a little bit more strong once again, being the fact that they were in the same division once again. The 2 years is up, though, so I'm going to be curious to see. There have been rumblings here and there, and I don't know how much truth there is to it that Kellogg might actually end up moving back up a division next year, but I don't really see that happening. I think if they were close, I think Kellogg would prefer to stay down in this 2A ranking, so I think they would rather do that if they're close enough to stay down there. Interesting side note, all of the teams in 2A are moving to 3A next year. They are doing away with one of the 1A divisions. I think they're doing away with the 1A D2 division. It's going to be just 1A and then 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, and then they're adding a 6A. So next year, it'll still be the same for St. Mary's and all the teams in our division, but they will be 3A instead of 2A as they kind of do a realignment, I guess you could say. Anyway, let's take a look at some other area sports or area high school action for the area around us over in Benoit County. First, starting with the Lakeside Knights, as Lakeside, their boys are 13-3 on the season, 3-0 in league play. They beat Mullen 38-24 last night. They are at Wallace tonight. The girls, their season is over, sadly. The Lakeside Knights had a great year, 11-6 for the girls, 3-1 in league play. But sadly, they were the district champion, but they had to play a play-in game to advance to state. They are in a 3-team league, and for some reason, it actually doesn't make sense to me because for a long time, St. Mary's, Orfino, and Grangeville were the only three in the 2A Central Idaho League, and we always took one seed to state, and every other year I think we had a half seed. So it doesn't make sense to me that you've got the conference that the Lakeside girls are in, the 3-team league with, I think it's Lakeside, Genesis Prep, and I think it's Wallace. They are the district champs, but they ended up having to go play Valley in a play-in game, and they lost that game to Valley by a score of 55-45, and it took them out of the state tournament, obviously. So that's tough for the girls over in Lakeside, but we want to congratulate them on their season. The Kootenai Warrior boys, they are 1-13 on the year, 0-3 in league play. They lost at Clark Fork 75-31 in their last game. They are hosting Mullen tonight. We're going to take another break. We'll come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to Tip-Off here on 1240 KOFE AM, live from Andrews Gymnasium in Kellogg, Idaho, where your Lumberjacks are getting set to take on the Wildcats. For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With 6 professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjack! Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor. Tim Parrish here at Andrews Gymnasium in Kellogg, Idaho, home of the Wildcats, as your Lumberjacks are warming up to get ready to take on Kellogg in a Central Idaho League matchup. This game means the difference between third and fourth place in the league standings for the Wildcats. St. Mary's already has that league championship sewn up, but the Lumberjacks still would love to get the win here in Kellogg territory, as it's always fun to beat one of your rivals in their home gymnasium, and it just hopefully could possibly help with a few things for the Lumberjacks. Although our league schedule this year, considering the losing records of all of our opponents in league play, it's not a reflection of of how good our opponents are in the league, but maybe how tough their schedules were. But it's not helping St. Mary's in the Max Preps rankings any. So it's St. Mary's has been stuck at 13th in the Max Preps rankings for quite a while, despite wins against league opponents and also a win against the 38th ranked team in the state, Logos, a few weeks back. That one really surprised me because Logos is ranked pretty high. They're a good team this year, and St. Mary's beat them, not by a lot, but they still beat them. I would have thought it would have moved St. Mary's a little bit in Max Prep standings, but it didn't, and that just kind of shocked me a little bit. Just one more update, I think, of Girls State. Actually, we'll probably update you next Thursday on what's going on for Girls State as well, just because we do have two teams from the Central Idaho League at the state tournament for girls, so that's pretty cool. It'd be more awesome if one of them was the Lumberjack girls, but we did not make it there this year. The two teams at the state tournament who are going to be there is Kellogg and Grangeville at the 2024 Real Dairy Shootout. That'll be February the 15th through the 17th. And sadly, not sadly, but it always sucks when this happens, but you have Grangeville and Kellogg facing off in their first games at state. So you got two league opponents having to play each other down at the state tournament. So it's a tough draw for Kellogg with Grangeville being such a hot team right now. But hey, it only takes one game to knock that team off their pedestal, so you never know what could happen down there at the state tournament. I'm sure the Kellogg Wildcats are excited for the opportunity, but I'm also sure they probably wish they would have been able to get a little bit higher in the Max Prep rankings. I've been hearing that this is probably the closest to a really accurate state tournament brackets that there's been in quite a while with the teams that are down there. So it should be a fun girls' state tournament. It's going to be fun to just kind of keep track of how the Grangeville Bulldogs and the Kellogg Wildcats are doing down there this week, at the end of this week, when they head on down to play. You're listening to the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to Tip-Off from Kellogg High School, Andrews Gymnasium. The captains are at midcourt talking with the officials. We'll take a break, come back with more after this. Looking for a hardworking, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, full barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333, That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction, LLC. Ask about their military discount.
It's the kid in grade school who paints their face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
Tim Parrish back here at Andrews Gymnasium here in Kellogg, Idaho. Your Lumberjacks getting ready to do battle with the Kellogg Wildcats. St. Mary's doing the full team drills down on their side of the floor, warming up. Got about half of the Wildcats at midcourt watching the Lumberjacks and stretching out, while the other half are on their side of the floor shooting around and doing some warm-up shooting. Once again, you can catch this broadcast on 1240 KOFE AM. It's a road game, so we're not on the NFHS camera, but we, of course, have our YouTube audio stream. You can find the link on our Facebook page. Share that link around with your friends and family. Tell them to subscribe to our YouTube page. They will be alerted by email every time we go live with Lumberjack Sports on KOFE and on YouTube, so be sure to do that. This is the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip-off. Taking a look at the last game for the Lumberjack boys. They played at Kendrick. It was a back-to-back game. They had just played Orofino the previous night, and it was a hard-fought battle against the Maniacs. And St. Mary's came out a little bit flat in that game against Kendrick, as they couldn't really find the bucket in the first half of play against the Tigers. I mean, it was a little bit of a mixture of both. Kendrick was playing some pretty good defense, but St. Mary's got a lot of good open looks and some good drives to the rim, and they just couldn't seem to get shots to fall in. Actually, we were talking, Chris Sexton was talking about it, and was saying that for Kendrick, it was like there was a magnet pulling the ball into the bucket for Kendrick. For St. Mary's, you know how if you take two magnets and you face them just the right way against each other, they'll push against each other. It was almost like that was what was going on the opposite side for St. Mary's. Like that magnet was flipped and that ball just kept getting pushed right out of the rim. So that was tough for the Lumberjacks. Some could say that it was a little bit of a slow start because they exerted so much energy the night before against Orofino, played a tough battle there. And you could say that. Coach Chase, though, says no excuses. We just didn't play good, and we take the loss, obviously. The one thing I would like to say, though, is St. Mary's, that's a good game for the Lumberjacks to learn from as far as state tournament stuff is concerned. Again, if St. Mary's makes it down there, you play hopefully 3 games back to back to back. Some of those could be high energy games. Now, thankfully, if you're lucky, it'll be an earlier in the, you never know when you're going to play down there. I mean, you do know, but hopefully, maybe you get an early game the first day and then the next day it's a later game. So you get plenty of time to rest and recuperate. But it's just kind of another one of those learning things for a young Lumberjack roster. St. Mary's lost that game at Kendrick 78-52. The Lumberjacks shot 32% from the field, or from 2-point range. Kendrick shot 58% from 2-point range. 3-point shooting, St. Mary's 26%. Kendrick was 41%. Field goal percentage overall, Kendrick was on fire, 52% from the field. St. Mary's 30% from the field. The Lumberjacks edged Kendrick at the free throw line, 75% to 63%. Kendrick out-rebounded St. Mary's 44-29. St. Mary's had 9 fouls. Kendrick had 10. Turnovers 10 for the Lumberjacks, 13 for the Tigers. And points off the bench, Kendrick was on fire all the way around. They had 42 points off the bench, 5 points for the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks are usually averaging 18, 19 points a game off the bench. That was not the case on that day. Also, St. Mary's usually does really well in the layups and inside the paint. They only shot 46% on their layup attempt, which is fairly high, but you want to see that number up around 75%. Leading scorer for the Lumberjacks was a year out with 15 points against Kendrick. He also had 3 rebounds. Wyatt Holmes had 11 points with 3 rebounds. Seth Swallows had 9 points with 7 rebounds. Sloper had 8 points with 2 rebounds. Jack Barta had 4 points. Brock Barta had 3. Landon Holmes had 2. That's a recap of the game against Kendrick. We'll take a break and come back with a look at the Kellogg Wildcats.
When your car's not running right, you want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough, unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new express lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's.
And we are back. Cut that one a little bit short. Need to get through our opponent preview. The Kellogg Wildcats, of course, 2A Central Idaho League. They are senior night for them tonight. They're coached by Mike Martin. 7-12 on the season, 3-4 in league play. They are averaging 45 points per game while allowing 50 points per game. In their last game, they played Wallace. They beat them 74-50. That was on the night. In league play, I thought that maybe it was going by point differential to make the tiebreaker, but it is not. So if they win tonight, they will edge out Grangeville, and they will be the 3rd seed in the district tournament. If they lose to St. Mary's, I'm not 100% sure if they actually do still lose out on that 3rd seed, but it comes down to a lottery. So that's a big game for the Wildcats as far as where they have to play in the first game of district. In the last meeting, St. Mary's beat Kellogg 60-46 in St. Mary's. Reed Watcott had 16 points. Bodie Robinson had 14 for Kellogg. In their game against Wallace the other night, Drayden Taylor had 31 points for the Kellogg Wildcats. So he had a heck of a night. That's somebody Lumberjacks are going to have to watch tonight. In my keys for tonight's game, shooting percentage is going to be top for Lumberjack. They need to keep that shooting percentage up. limit the unforced turnovers, and obviously they need to limit Drayden Taylor and Reed Watcott on the offensive side of things, try to keep them from getting going, because that could be dangerous for the Lumberjacks here tonight if Kellogg gets those guys rolling. We'll try to do that later. We're going to take a timeout as we get ready for the national anthem.
Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen, located at the River City Mall in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. The Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Yeah, we are back after they had the national anthem, and we are ready to get starting lineups to you. We are courtside here at Andrews Gymnasium, getting to sit right at the scorer's table. I'm on the Kellogg side of the floor, so I'm by their side, their bench. And we got your starting lineups coming your way right now. So for the Wildcats, we've got the number 1 of Bodie Robinson, the number 3 of Reed Watcott, the number 5 of Blake Coburn, and the number 10 of Drayden Taylor, the number 21 of Porter Lewis. Of course, I said earlier, the Wildcats coached by Mike Martin. For the Lumberjacks, the starters, it is the 6'4" senior post, Wyatt Holmes, averaging 11 points per game. The 5'6" sophomore guard, number 3, Jack Barda. The number 4, 6-foot sophomore guard, leading scorer for the Lumberjacks at 12 points per game, J.J. Yearout. The next starter for the Lumberjacks is the number 32. It is the 6-foot sophomore guard, averaging 9 points per game, Xavier Sloper. And the final starter, the 6'1" senior guard, number 44, Seth Swallows. Lumberjacks are coached by Brian Chase. And we're just about ready to get things rolling. I was wanting to congratulate the Lumberjack cheerleaders as they will be on to the state tournament in cheer. They placed first in show and second in sideline routine at the district tournament. Also, Sammy Sint, congratulations. She was selected second team All-League this year for girls basketball. And the 7th grade girls basketball team, they are the district champions for 7th grade basketball. I heard that the 8th grade girls also finished really strong this year. I have not seen a verification of that, but congratulations 7th and 8th grade girls on their seasons. I don't know how the 7th and 8th grade boys did, but congratulations to the girls. Boys, if you guys had good seasons as well, battled hard, good luck and congratulations to you guys as well. District tournaments for, well, we're going to go. We've got Wyatt Holmes in his green and gold. We got Drayden Taylor in his white and purple at the mid-court line, and it'll be Lumberjacks going right to left to right on your radio dial. Opening tip controlled by the Lumberjacks. Going to get it right up to Sloper. Sloper, little pump fake, up and good. Lumberjacks strike first. We'll give Seth an assist there. Wildcats have the ball. Left side of the floor. Porter Lewis has it near the midcourt stripe. He gets it to the 5 of Coburn. Coburn hands off to Taylor. Taylor up top. Works it to the right side to Watcott. Watcott guarded by Sloper. Looking inside. The layup by the Wildcats missed. Offensive board. Putback is no good. Another offensive board. The putback is good. And that is the 5 of Coburn. Lumberjacks facing some backcourt pressure to the Wildcats. Sloper dives onto the ground, and there's going to be a 10-second violation there on St. Mary's in the backcourt. So a turnover on Lumberjacks and a tie ball game. We are tied at 2 apiece. Early first period. Wildcats will inbound. Coburn into the backcourt to Lewis. Lewis brings it across the timeline. A big Wildcat in the middle of the floor. Now to the right side to Watcott. Watcott guarded by Sloper. St. Mary's looks to be in a man. Lewis right left wing back to the top to Taylor. Taylor swings over to Watcott. Watcott shoots the 3. It rattles in and out. Rebound to Swallows. Lumberjacks have the ball up to the right side of the floor. Now to the left side to Barda. Corner. Gonna get it to Holmes. Holmes shot up, won't go, but he is fouled. I didn't start my clock on my timer. The foul goes against the 3 of Watcott. That'll be his first. Into the Lumberjacks. Going to get a nice little move by Wyatt Holmes as he makes the layup for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's back to the lead, 4-2. 6.5 to go in the first period. Lewis to Coburn. Coburn up top. Hands off to Watcott. Watcott going to Taylor, right side, still working around the perimeter. He's going to come to the free throw line, picks up his dribble. Got Swallows on him, back out to Coburn. Coburn looks to penetrate, gets to the left side of the blocks, bad pass. Going to be a steal by Yearout. Yearout misses the layup. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Kellogg. Team offensive rebound for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's will inbound. Going to try to get it into, going to get a steal by the Wildcats, a bad pass by Yearout. coming the other way. We're going to get a foul against St. Mary's. That foul goes against Year out. Wildcats will inbound from baseline. Right side of the floor. Coburn will trigger it in. 4-2 Lumberjacks with the lead. Going to get it all the way to the top to Taylor. Taylor in the midcourt circle. Looking back to his coach, getting a signal for the play. Works his way to the right side of the floor. Year out, fighting for the steal. Year out, going to get the steal. And Kellogg gets called for the foul. And that foul goes against Bodie Robinson. St. Mary's gets the ball up the sideline. Going to get all the way to Barta. Short corner. Shot is up and good by Barta. 6-2. St. Mary's leads by 4. Coburn drives left side. He's going to be fouled. That'll be Swallows that gets the foul called. He's going to get called for a push there. Seth comes out. Checking in for Seth, Landon Holmes. St. Mary's or Wildcats will inbound left side of the bucket baseline. Going to get it into the paint to Robinson. Robinson almost lost it to Year out. Now to the top to Taylor. Taylor thought about swinging it over to Robinson, coming in hard on him as Year out. Almost surprised there wasn't a foul called on JJ there. Back to Lewis. Lewis up top. Swings it to the right side, left side corner to Coburn. Coburn dribbles up the free throw line. Going to have the ball stolen away by Barta. Going to get it ahead to Year out. Year out misses the layup. Got to make those bunnies. Rebound to the Wildcats. Drayden Taylor quickly the other way. Tests the right side. Steps through the defense. Makes a nice little move. Looking for a turn. Looking for a travel call. Not getting it. And it's 6-4. Lumberjacks with the lead. Barta to Sloper. Sloper to Year out. Or to Landon. Landon trying to get it down to Year out. Year out. Not expecting it, I guess. And it's going to be a turnover St. Mary. Landon Holmes comes right out after the turnover. Isaiah Gustav checked in for the Lumberjacks. A couple of subs came in for the Wildcats. One of them was Radley McDonald. The other one, I believe, was Coleman Blalick. 4.5 to go, first period. 6-4, Lumberjacks lead. Wadcott checking with the coach for his play. Gets over to Taylor now, right side, down on the wing, back to the top to number 22 of McDonald. Swings over to Wadcott. Wadcott left side, guarded closely. Back to the top, going to get a long three. It's nothing but net by the number 21 of Porter Lewis. And it's 7-6, Lumberjacks with the lead. Out to the corner to Year out, left side. Going to get a blocking foul against Kellogg. I believe that's Drayden Taylor with the foul. His first, third team foul, I believe, for the Wildcats. St. Mary's will inbound baseline. Year out, looking for an entry, going to go all the way up high to Holmes. Holmes going to drive, steps in, shot off the glass, it won't fall in. Rebound to the Wildcats. Taylor has the ball, left side, gets stood up, guarded by Barta, down to the corner. Now back to him, or now to Porter Lewis. Lewis up top. St. Mary's looks to be in a man's defense. Back to Wadcott. Wadcott drives, going to shoot, no good. Foul going to be called. That foul goes against, I'm going to call it a hand check foul there against Barta. Third team foul against St. Mary's. Puts Wadcott to the free throw line. He misses the first. Wildcats didn't shoot. They were 4 of 12 from the free throw line when they played in St. Mary's. And Reed makes 1 of 2. Ties the game up at 7. Or no. That says 8-6, Wildcats with the lead. I did not realize the Wildcats had the lead. So that is not a tie. Now the Lumberjacks trying to get it down to Wyatt Holmes and turnover St. Mary's. I think that goes against JJ. 3.5 left in the first period. Coach Chase wanting a timeout. It is going to be a quick 30. We'll take it as well. 8-6. Lumberjacks trail. We'll be back.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com.
And we are back. Lumberjacks take the quick 30-second timeout. Porter Lewis with the ball for the Wildcats. Over to Watcott, right side. He's on the wing, back to the top to McDonald. McDonald surveys, swings it to the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Lewis. That shot will fall through. That popped up way high off the rim and then fell through. And an assist there for the Wildcats, and then a deflection coming the other way by Kellogg gives the Wildcats a 5-point lead. 11-6 with 3 minutes to go. There's almost a bad pass by St. Mary's into the, well, it can go into the backcourt, but Sloper able to get to it and get it back to his side of the floor. Down to the corner, going to get a three-pointer on the way by Gearout. It is long. Tracking the rebound down is Gustav. St. Mary's reset. Three-pointer on the way by Holmes. It is up and good. I think it was Gustav with an assist. 11-9. St. Mary's trails by 2. Watcott crosses to the 22 of McDonald. Now Lewis. Lewis kicks it to the corner to the 12 of Blalick. Back to the top of the key. 3 ball on the way. Off the mark. Going to get a foul. I believe on the Wildcats, and I just dropped my pin. That foul goes against the number 12. Well, let my clock just tick here. St. Mary's making some substitutions here, checking in. I'm not sure. Let's see, who did he check in for? I think he checked in for Isaiah. Was Sloper checking in? 11-9, St. Mary's trails. Lumberjacks with the ball. Going to get a quick little pop-up jumper from Holmes right inside the free throw line, and we got a tie ball game. Second tie of the contest. Drayden Taylor with the ball, flips it to the top to Coburn. Coburn surveys. He backs out near the midcourt circle, sets up the offense for the Wildcats. He's going to work right, kicks it to the corner. That's to Watcott. Watcott guarded closely, kicks the ball back to the top, now back to Reed. Reed up to the elbow, shot on the way. It's up and good. Nice shot by Watcott. 13-11, Wildcats lead. Sloper with the ball left side. Sloper up to the, gonna get it out to Barta. Barta back to Sloper, left side, now to Holmes, looking into the paint. Holmes got double teamed. Gonna get a 3 on the way by Swallow. Shot won't go. Rebound to the Wildcats. Kellogg coming the other way. Watcott has it left side. Now they swing it back to the right side. That's Coburn. He's setting up, calling out the offense for the Wildcats. Watcott now on the right side, guarded by Barta. Swings it to McDonald. McDonald still up top. Now down to the corner. 3 on the way by Coburn. That is short. Rebound to Barta. No, Barta can't track it down. Going to give it a rebound to the Wildcats in the backcourt. That ball ended up all the way into the St. Mary's side. Going to get a three-pointer on the way by Coburn there. That one is short. Ball was saved back in to the Lumberjacks. Sloper ends up with the rebound. Going to get it to Swallows. Swallows up with the quick jumper. Sloper with the assist. 13-13 tie ball game. Once again, 25 seconds on the clock. Sloper fighting for that ball, and they're going to say St. Mary's was out of bounds. Landon Holmes had come in. Coming out is Barta. Checking in is the other Barta. Brockford Jack. Isaiah comes in. Wyatt Holmes goes out. Sloper is also out. Trying to see who all I've got on the floor. There we go. Get my lineup correct. 16 seconds on the clock. Taylor with the ball. Hands it to McDonald. McDonald hands it off to Coburn. Little weave up top. They weaving it inside, trying to get the shot up. It's going to battle around, not fall in. Offensive rebound, though, by Rick McDonald, and he puts it up and good. And the first period comes to an end. St. Mary's trails by 2, 15-13 to the Wildcats. We'll be back.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Trying to see who the substitutions are going to be when they come back. A couple of guys checked in for the Lumberjacks. As the Wildcats head out onto the floor. Hayden DeFort and Wyatt Holmes checked back in. I'm pretty sure it was Seth and... No, Landon is still out there for the Lumberjacks. Did Hayden check in? Yeah. Swallows. Okay. So the Wildcats will start with the first possession of the second period. Hand off to McDonald. Little weave action up top. Robinson now has it. Swings it inside. Good pass. Fairly good defense. They get inside to McDonald, and he cashes in on it, though. It was a nice job by the Wildcats. Hayden DeFort was right there on defense, though. Barta has it. That's Brock. Over to Landon Holmes in the middle of the floor. Now down to Wyatt. Wyatt hands it off to Yearout. Yearout's going to drive. Shot off the glass and good. Nice move by Yearout. 17-15. 2-point lead for the Wildcats. They've led by 5. St. Mary's has led by 4. We've had one lead change, 3 ties. Lewis to McDonald. Out of the top to Robinson. Robinson. Nice little move around the defender. Shot up from the free throw line won't go in. Rebound to Wyatt Holmes. St. Mary's back the other way. Holmes to Brock. Barta. Brock back to the top to Wyatt. Wyatt directing traffic. We're going to get a foul underneath on the Wildcats, I believe. The foul goes against Porter Lewis for a push. First foul of the second period for Kellogg. St. Mary's looking to get it in. High entry pass to Holmes. Holmes spins into the lane. Shot won't go. Got his own rebound. Put back won't go. Got his own rebound again. Got his rebound another time and then got fouled. The foul goes against the Wildcats, number 12. That is Blalick. That's his second. Holmes to the free throw line. Wyatt, 63% on the season from the charity stripe. Has a chance to tie it if he can make both. Made the first one. Sloper checks in. Brock Barta comes out. Second free throw is coming. Shot on the way. That one is up and good as well. Fourth tie ball game, 17-17. 6:40 to go in the first half. Wildcats get the ball baseline. Pull-up jumper, no good. Offensive rebound for the Wildcats, and a foul against St. Mary's, I believe. That foul will be, I believe, I'm going to call it a hand check, and it's going to go away against Landon Holmes. Wildcats inbound from baseline, right side of the bucket. Into the wing, catch and shoot three on the way by Porter Lewis, no good. The rebound goes to Wyatt. Holmes bringing it up the floor, gets it up to Year Out, gonna drive. Nice little pass to Landon. Oh, Landon's shot is missed. Blocked by the Wildcats, rebounded by the Wildcats. Everybody looking for a foul against Landon, not getting the whistle. Coburn to Taylor, down to the corner. Three on the way, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds by St. Mary's, I believe. Coach Chase talking to both of the refs, looking for a foul on his guy. Going to get it into Taylor. Taylor from the elbow. Shot won't go. Landon Holmes with the rebound for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's back the other way. Sloper to the right side. Bad pass by Sloper. He's going to turn it over. Wildcats get the steal. The shot on the other way was no good. Had a rebound there. St. Mary's missed a shot on the other side. I think it was a three that was missed. JJ's putback was missed. Rebound to Kellogg that time. And now we get a shot. I don't know who made that one by St. Mary's. And call it Landon Holmes. So we got a lead change. Wildcats with it in the corner. McDonald up to Coburn. Coburn going to get called for a travel there. Jack Barter checks back in. Hayden DeFord out. No. Yes. .5:07 to go in the half. St. Mary's leads 19-17. Second lead change. Year Out has the ball. This is a lot like the first time these two teams played. It was a tight, contested battle through the first half. St. Mary's was able to break away in the second half. Going to have that ball poked away by the Wildcats. Going to get a layup by Taylor the other way. Drayden Taylor. Get another tie. 19 all. Going to get that ball deflected. No, they're going to say last touch by St. Mary's. Turnover, I believe, on Year Out on that one. 4.5 to go, first half of play. All knotted up, 19 apiece, Lumberjacks and Wildcats. Andrews Gymnasium is where we are. Coburn bringing it down. St. Mary's a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. They back out of it. Coburn has it right side of the floor for the Wildcats. He's going to work left, right, get it down to Taylor. Taylor on the wing near the sideline. Right side of the floor, now to Watcott. Watcott, a little head fake. Year Out tried to get a steal, couldn't get it completed. Now to Taylor. Taylor pulls up the three from the corner. It's up and good by the Wildcats. 19-22, St. Mary's trails. Down to Landon Holmes. Landon into the paint. Trying to get around. Can't. Gets it to Sloper. Sloper trying to feed it inside, and a turnover on St. Mary's. A lot of bodies in there, hoping that maybe somebody from Kellogg had touched it, but nope, not going to get that one. And Landon Holmes will come out after that one. Seth is going to get ready to check in a moment. Wildcats with the ball. Taylor has it. Brings it across the timeline. Going to swing it over to McDonald. Right wing, guarded by Year Out. Year Out. Oh, Year Out's going to get called for that foul. Going to get called for a hold there. JJ's going to get a breather. 3:37 to go. I don't even think JJ's been out of the game yet. The corner for the Wildcats, back to Taylor. Now up top to Lewis. Lewis swings it over to McDonald, left side of the floor. Now to the top of the key. 3 on the way. Won't fall in. Rebound to Gustav. St. Mary's will bring it back the other way. Jack Barta has it, left wing. Looking for somebody to get the ball to. He's going to get it to Sloper finally. Left side. Sloper's going to drive. Going to pull up just short of the free throw, or just short of the blocks, and put that one up and good with about 10-footer. 22-21. Lumberjacks trail by 1. Colburn has the ball right wing for the Wildcats. He's going to bring it to the top of the key now between the circles. Now he's going to hand it off to McDonald. McDonald, a little bit of a weave up top, hands it to Lewis. St. Mary's looks to be in his zone now. Out to the wing. Watcott pulls up from a quick short corner jumper, and it's up and good by Reed Watcott. 24-21. Back to a 3-point lead for the Wildcats. Going to get a pass to Gustav. Short corner. Back out to Barta. Barta's 3 is short. Going to get a foul on the rebound. And they call that against the Lumberjacks. Going to call it a little bit of a push there, and it'll be against Wyatt. Gustav's going to come out. Gustav out. Hayden DeFort goes in. 2:20 to go in the half. St. Mary's trails by 3. McDonald has it right side of the wing, right wing, top of the key to Watcott. Watcott now to Taylor. Taylor drives left side. He's going to get stood up. Nobody there. Luckily, one of his teammates gets to it. That's Coburn. Back over to the top. Left, right side, trying to drive. Shot, little jumper. It's going to rattle around and fall in for McDonald. Nice pull-up jumper for Radley. Little turnaround jumper. 5-point lead for the Wildcats. Back out to the biggest lead. Going to get a little short corner jumper for the Lumberjacks. Hayden DeFort shot won't go. That ball will be out of bounds off of Kellogg. So an offensive rebound for the Lumberjacks. Bodie Robinson checking in. Radley McDonald comes out. 1:45 to go in the first half of play. St. Mary's trails by 5. Jack Barta will get it in. Going to go to Seth. Seth into the key. Shot up. Oh, won't fall for him. Got his own rebound. Putback will go. Three-point lead for the Wildcats. 26-23. Minute 32 to go in the half. Drayden Taylor has the ball. Right side of the floor. Out near the sideline in no man's land, setting up the offense. Going to look to get it to Watcott. Decides to go to Coburn instead. Coburn between the circles. Now to the left side. That's Lewis. Lewis looks to get around his defender. Can't. Goes back to the top to Taylor. Lumberjacks defense playing pretty strong. Going to get it to the corner. Now back to Taylor. Taylor has the ball stacked away for a minute. Now it's going to go out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Turnover Kellogg. I'm going to call it a forced turnover by Barta. He got the ball swiped away there. And then Kellogg was trying to regain control of it, knocked it out of bounds. 1:04 to go in the half. 26-23, St. Mary's trails. Sloper to Barta. Barta down the wing on the left side to Holmes. Holmes rocketed that pass to Swallows. And I couldn't quite tell. It almost looked like that could have gone either way. Swallows could have possibly gotten a piece of that. I'm going to give it as a deflection to the Wildcats. Up to the top to Holmes. Holmes going to work his way in. The layup falls in. That shot had English on it as that ball rolled on the rim and spun and just had the right spin to fall in. 26-25, St. Mary's trails by 1. The Wildcats have to shoot before the end of the half, but they can hold for close to the last shot as they can. Taylor has the ball out in the midcourt circle. Now they're going to start their offense. That's to Lewis. Lewis, right side of the floor. 9 on the clock. Bodie Robinson pulls up that jumper. It's not going to fall in for the Wildcats. Rebound to DeFort. St. Mary's back the other way. A drive by Barta. Barta's shot wouldn't go. A putback was missed by DeFort. Lumberjacks try to save it back in. It's going to go to the Kellogg Wildcats with 4 seconds on the clock. Coburn will inbound from right here in front of the scorer's table. And now we're going to get a 30-second timeout by Kellogg. 26-25, St. Mary's trails by 1 as we near halftime. What's been a heck of a ball game so far. We've seen 5 lead changes, 3 lead changes, 5 ties. St. Mary's is led by 4. Kellogg is led by 5. That first warning there for the timeout there. As you can hear, the Kellogg Wildcat Band in full force here at Andrews Gymnasium. So the Wildcats drop a quick play to try to trigger a final shot here before the buzzer. 4.3 seconds on the clock. Coburn to trigger it in from right here in front of us. Gonna look to Taylor. Taylor loses that ball off his fingertips and out of bounds. Turnover St. Mary's. A little bit too much on, a little bit too high of a pass as well, but Taylor had an opportunity to bring it down. St. Mary's has just about 4 seconds on the clock. JJ Yearout comes in. Hayden DeFort checks out. Lumberjacks going to try to get this final shot. Oh, St. Mary's turns it over the other way themselves. And that's how the first half will come to an end. That's a tough one to try to get that final shot with 4 seconds on the clock. So at the half, 26-25, Kellogg leads the Lumberjacks. We'll take a break and come back and look at the halftime statistics.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life. Plus, they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know, it's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Use Ace Hardware as a place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Tim Parrish back here at Andrews Gymnasium. It is halftime. St. Mary's trails 26-25 to the Wildcats. They did senior night for, I guess, the basketball players before the tip-off. Now they're doing, I believe, well, maybe it's they're doing a senior night for maybe it's cheerleaders and band and maybe some other club. I'm not sure, but they're doing some other senior night stuff, I think, here in the middle of in the halftime break. Taking a look at the first half of action, very, very close, and that's it's already noticeable just by the scoreboard. 26-25. 2-point shooting percentage, both teams at 50%. 3-point shooting percentage, Wildcats a little bit better in the first half, 30%. St. Mary's 20%. Field goal percentage, St. Mary's edges out the Wildcats 44% to 42%. And then the free throw line, St. Mary's 2 for 2, Kellogg 1 for 2. And you know those percentages fairly easily there. St. Mary's doing a little bit better on their layup attempts. St. Mary's 71% on their layups. The Wildcats are 50%. Taking a look at turnovers, St. Mary's has 8, the Wildcats with 6. And here's a big point in these stats right here. St. Mary's needs to correct this one in the second half. 11 points off turnovers for Kellogg. St. Mary's has not made any points off of St. Mary's turnovers, or off of Kellogg turnovers. So St. Mary's needs to fix that one. They need to get some more turnovers. They need to get some points off of them, and they need to eliminate their turnovers, obviously, and not give up the points on the opposite end when they do turn the ball over. Assists, the Wildcats have 4. St. Mary's has 3. Rebounds, 15 for St. Mary's, 12 for Kellogg. Steals, both teams with 3. And let's see, points in the paint, St. Mary's winning that one 14-8. Fouls, 5 for Kellogg, 6 for St. Mary's. And bench points, Kellogg had 6, St. Mary's with 2. So St. Mary's needs to get a little bit more off the bench as well. Let's see, so that's the team stats. Looking at the individual stats, you've got Drayden Taylor leading the team with 7 for Kellogg, 6 points for Porter Lewis, 6 points off the bench for Radley McDonald, 5 points for Reed Watcott, 2 points for Blake Coburn. 5 guys scoring for Kellogg. St. Mary's has 6 guys scoring. And right now the leading scorer is Wyatt Holmes with 11. Wyatt also is halfway to a double-double with 5 rebounds. From there, it's 4 points apiece for Sloper and Swallows, and then 2 points apiece for Jack Barta and for J.J. Yearout. So St. Mary's needs to see if they can get J.J. going in the second half. Kind of a slow start for him, and he averages 12 a game. So they need to figure out a way to get him more active and get some more shots up for him. He's 1 for 4 from the field, so not having a good start to the night for him. Like I said, Wyatt Holmes leads the team in rebounds with 5. As, of course, Yearout with 2 steals. He leads the team with that for St. Mary's. Barta has 1. The assist numbers, just 1 apiece for Gustav, Holmes, and Sloper and Swallows, actually. And that's it. Nobody really in foul trouble, I don't think, for St. Mary's. Yearout has 2, and everybody else that has a foul has just 1. For the Wildcats, basically the same. Coleman Blalock has 2, and then 1 for Robinson, Watcott, Taylor, and Lewis. That's a look at the halftime statistics. We'll take a break, and since it's a little bit of an extended halftime, when we come back, we'll be able to look at the upcoming schedules.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric. For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today. Tim Parrish here at Andrews Gymnasium. It is halftime, 26-25. Lumberjacks trail the Wildcats, and it is senior night for the Wildcats. They honored or recognized their senior basketball players pregame, and now they have a whole lot of cheerleaders and band members that they are honoring for senior night here at the halftime break. And man, there's a whole lot of them seniors for out of their band and stuff. So pretty cool to see their band program here is as big as it is. But taking a look at the upcoming schedule, obviously tonight we've got this game with the Wildcats and the Lumberjacks doing battle. On Thursday, the girls wrestling district tournaments will take place at Timberlake High School for districts 1 and 2 for girls wrestling. They'll begin at 3 p.m. If you get a chance, go over to Timberlake, cheer on the Lumberjack girl wrestlers that are battling down there for a spot at the state tournament. And then on Thursday, the final regular season game for the Lumberjack boys. They will be hosting Timberlake for senior night at Lumberjack Gymnasium. And it'll get started with C-team action at 4 p.m., JV boys at 5:30, varsity boys at 7 a.m. And then on Saturday, or 7 p.m., I should say, then on Saturday, the wrestling boys district tournament will take place. That will be at St. Mary's High School Gymnasium. That will get underway at 10 a.m. at Lumberjack Gymnasium. So if you get a chance, come on out and cheer on the Lumberjack wrestlers as the boys battle for a spot at the state tournament for this year. Maybe I'll have to try to make it out there as well to catch a little bit of wrestling action. That's a look at your upcoming schedule. We'll take another break here at this extended timeout of our halftime, and we'll be back with more after this.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjack!
Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor.
Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction, LLC. Ask about their military discount. Tim Parrish back here at Andrews Gymnasium as the Lumberjacks trail 26-25 at halftime to the Wildcats. And they're finishing up their senior night festivities for their band and cheerleaders. And we'll take a quick look at how the district tournament right now would be. So apparently this game is the one that Kellogg needs so they can stay at that number 3 slot. Otherwise, they will be in the number 4 slot. So right now, not changing. St. Mary's is the number 1 seed at the district tournament. So St. Mary's will host all their games at Lumberjack Gymnasium. The number 2 seed is Orofino. The number 3 seed right now could be Kellogg. And but if Kellogg loses this game, it could be shifted to Grangeville being number 3, Kellogg number 4. Priest River is the number 5 seed. So that first game of districts is going to be played on February the 19th. That'll be a loser-out game. It'll either be Grangeville or Kellogg against Priest River. Game 2 and 3 will be played on February the 20th. St. Mary's will host the winner of that playoff game, play-in game from the previous night. And Orofino will host the number 3 seed. So it'll either be, like I said, Kellogg or Grangeville. From there, the winners go to the district championship side. That game will be played on the 21st. The high seed will host. And the 2 losers will go to a loser side of the bracket with a game on the 21st as well. The loser of that game would be out. The winner would go down to play the loser of the championship game for a chance to go to the state play-in game. So that's a look at that. The play-in game is February 24th at Cascade High School. And so that's kind of how that looks right now for that district tournament. We want to give everybody another chance to get signed up. All you softball players, the second annual spring softball clinics brought to you by St. Mary's High School Softball. This will encompass second graders all the way to eighth graders. They'll be teaching pitching, defense, and hitting. For 6th through 8th graders, it'll be on April the 7th. 4th through 5th graders, March the 17th. 2nd to 3rd graders, March the 10th. Depending on the weather, it'll either be at the high school gym or at the softball field for the Lumberjack softball field. Spots are limited. You need to call or text Lane Watkins to register. 208-582-2167. 208-582-2167. Paperwork and payment will be due at the time of the clinic. They ask that you arrive 15 to 30 minutes prior to the clinic to get registered. So that is the second annual spring softball clinics brought to you by the St. Mary's High School softball team. All the proceeds from the clinics will go towards St. Mary's High School softball equipment and program needs. And we got a minute left. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here. Once again, St. Mary's, they haven't had a lot of turnovers, and neither has Kellogg, but Kellogg has scored off of St. Mary's turnovers. St. Mary's has not scored off of Kellogg turnovers, so that'll be one of the things in the second half to determine this winner. Everything else is really close, so it's going to be about defense and taking care of the ball on your side of the floor. Lumberjacks are going to need also not a lot of free throws shot in the first half by either side. Actually, both teams just shooting 2, and St. Mary's made both of theirs. Kellogg went 1 for 2. Free throws could be important down the stretch in this one as well. So right now it's a battle. We'll see who comes out on top here at the end of this one. Teams will switch directions. Lumberjacks go right to left on your radio dial. Looks like St. Mary's will get the first possession of the second half. Lumberjacks are going to take it out at midcourt, far side of the floor. Holmes, Barta, Year-Out, Sloper, Swallows start on the floor for the Lumberjacks. Into the backcourt, Jack Barta will bring it across. He's got Drayden Taylor on him, trying to get a little bit of a trap. Going to get it to Swallows, now down inside to Holmes. Holmes going to have that shot blocked from behind. It'll go out of bounds off of Kellogg, so St. Mary's will re-inbound from baseline. Going to get it into the corner to Barta. Barta's going to pull up for a jumper. It's, in and out. Rebound to the Wildcats. 26-25. Lumberjacks trail. Robinson's going to drive all the way to the blocks. Puts the shot up and good for Kellogg. Kellogg will strike first in the second half. It's a 3-point lead for the Wildcats. Good trap action and a bad pass by Wyatt Holmes. A steal there by the Wildcats. Lumberjacks can't do that. 3-pointer on the way. That won't go. Rebound to Year-Out. And Year-Out is fouled. Or no, they're not going to. Yeah, they do call a foul there. It is player, I think it was not number 2. It's number 1. That's Bodie Robinson, his second. And another bad pass by St. Mary's. Sloper with the turnover. Wildcats with the steal. And an easy bucket by Kellogg on that ensuing one. I think it might have been Robinson. I'm not sure. St. Mary's does get a bucket up there the other way. And it was a 3-point shot. Not sure who made that. I'm going to get it to Swallows. So it's a 2-point lead, 38-28. Going to have the Wildcats with the ball. St. Mary's on defense, down to Wadcott, down in the low post. Now they're going to get it to the wing to Robinson. Robinson trying to get around Barta, kicks it out to the corner. Coburn now back to the top. Drayden Taylor has the ball. He's going to drive into the lane. Going to get a little bit of the shot blocked there, but the Wildcats able to get the rebound. Going to get Wadcott with a 3. It won't go. Rebound goes to Swallows. Barta has the ball, kicks it to the corner to Year-Out. Year-Out for 3, in and out. Rebound to Swallows. And we're getting all kinds of body contact on the far side. Is it a foul against Kellogg, or is it just out of bounds? Oh, it is a foul against the Wildcats. That foul goes against Porter Lewis. Barta comes out. Check in for the first action is Kian Garcia. My clock is way off there. Gonna have Sloper with the ball. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Year Out. Year Out gets left with a little bit of room. Buries the three. Sloper with the assist, and we have another lead change. 31-30. St. Mary's up. Ball into Lewis. Now back to Coburn. Coburn up top. Thought about handing it off to Watcott, but JJ jumps in between them. Back to Lewis. Lewis drives into the paint. Gets around, tries to make the bucket, and he does. Makes a nice move. And we have another lead change. Gonna get the Lumberjacks with the ball in the backcourt. Sloper bringing it slowly across. Needs to get it up there. Picks up his dribble. Gonna go down to, gets it to Holmes. Holmes. Gonna drive. Gets the shot blocked out of bounds. Colburn comes out for St. Mary's. Blalock checks in, or for the Wildcats. Up the top to Holmes. Holmes into Year Out. Year Out trying to get it to DeFort, who I didn't realize was in the game. I got to get that fixed up. Looking to see who is out. Swallows is out. Turnover to St. Mary's on that possession. Lewis drives all the way to the block. Kicks it into the Watcott. Watcott's shot is short. Rebound to Holmes. Holmes to Garcia. Garcia to Sloper. Sloper's three on the way, just short. Big rebound by DeFort. And the Lumberjacks reset their offense. Going to get a shot up and blocked as Year Out goes up for the layup. St. Mary's ended up with a rebound, and we get bodies on the floor. Somebody going to get a rebound and a foul by the Wildcats. A push. That one goes against Taylor, his second. Year Out to the free throw line for St. Mary's. Year Out, 47% from the free throw line. Misses that first one. Oh, no, he made the first one. The way the crowd reacted from Kellogg, I thought he missed. Coburn checks back in. Checking out was Cody Robinson for Kellogg. JJ Year Out, second free throw. That one is good as well. St. Mary's reclaims the lead. Third lead change already in the third period. 4:23 to go. 33-32. St. Mary's with the lead. Watcott has the ball. Up to the top to Coburn, and a foul. A push there by St. Mary's. They're going to get that on JJ, and that is JJ's third. JJ's going to have to come out for a bit. JJ definitely isn't one we want in foul trouble right now necessarily. Wildcats will inbound. Coburn into the backcourt to Taylor. After that contact and that foul earlier, Taylor came up a little bit gimpy, but he looks to be okay. He never came out of the game, so that's good. Porter Lewis has it. Now over to Blalock. Back to Taylor. Left side now to Watcott. Watcott has it, top of the key. Over to Coburn. Coburn, little shake and bake into the lane. Gonna get a little body check there by Holmes. Puts, I believe it's Coburn to the free throw line. First time for him. Only the second time to the free throw line for the Wildcats. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. Wildcats remain 50%, and we got another tie. Lumberjacks have the ball, left side of the floor. Wyatt Holmes to Garcia. Garcia to DeFort. DeFort, short corner, back to Garcia. Garcia's going to drive. Nice move by Garcia. Can't get the shot to fall. Landon Holmes fighting for the rebound. Can't get it. Wildcats pull it in. That was a nice move by Garcia. McDonald's going to check in for Kellogg. Taylor has it right side for the Wildcats. He's on the wing, guarded by Holmes. Picks up his dribble. Now he looks for somewhere to go with it. Finds Coburn. Now over to the right side to Lewis, or the left side to Lewis. Now back to Watcott. Coburn wing, gonna drive, shot is up, it's short. Rebound goes to Hayden DeFort. Down to the corner to Landon Holmes. Landon, little stutter, drive, shot off the glass and good by Landon Holmes. 35-33, Lumberjacks with the lead, under 3 to go in the third period. Drayden Taylor brings it down the right side slowly. Now we have a whistle. They need to get that. They didn't start the shot clock, so. Got the pin back I lost earlier. St. Mary. Okay, wait. Should be 35-33. Should be 35-33 on the scoreboard, but they've got 33-33. You gotta get the scoreboard right. .250 to go. Getting the shot clock set back to 30 seconds. Now they got all that administrative stuff taken care of and got the scoreboard and everything right. Inbound to McDonald. McDonald over to Coburn. Coburn going up the top of the key with it. Swings it over to McDonald. Left side, McDonald. Now back to the number 12 of Blalick. Blalick to Coburn. Coburn right side. Into the lane, out to the corner. Drayden Taylor for 3. That shot is flat, no good. Rebound goes to Landon Holmes. Landon will bring it down for the Lumberjacks. Calls out the play for St. Mary. Swings it over to Sloper. Sloper looking for a screen. Gets it. Takes it to the top of the key. Good job by the defense getting off of the screen. Garcia. Oh, bad pass by Kean. That's not really a steal, but it is a turnover. Taylor brings it down for the Wildcats. Quickly down, top of the key, now to Coburn, right wing. Coburn to the elbow, back out to Taylor. Taylor backs it out to the midcourt circle. The circle in this case is a giant Wildcat face. Gonna get it to Watcott. Watcott, a little shake and bake, gets a little bit of a screen. Oh, count the bucket and the foul for Watcott. Nice shot. Foul goes against Aiden. I think Aiden came out. No, Aiden stayed in. Was it Kean? I think Kean might have came out. Free throw is no good by Watcott. Rebound goes to Wyatt Holmes. And it's a tie ball game once again. Jack Barta works it to the right side. Now backs it back out. Swings it over to Landon. Didn't turn my crowd mic on. Don't really need a crowd mic since the crowd's behind me. Three-pointer on the way by Sloper. It's nothing but net. Landon Holmes assists there. 38-35, St. Mary's lead. Coburn has the ball for the Wildcats between the circles. Going to swing it over to McDonald, left side of the floor. Going to get it back to the top to Blalick. Now to Watcott. Corner to Taylor. Taylor looks to drive into the lane. Shot is up. He leaves it short. The rebound goes to Wyatt. Corner to Barta. Barta drives, kicks it out to Landon. Landon Holmes is going to take the 3. It's up and good. Barta with the assist. St. Mary's leads by 6. Then he gets the ball for the Wildcats to the corner. Back to the wing now to Taylor. Wildcats, 41 seconds on the clock. That's the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Coburn has the ball. He's going to try to drive. Going to get a charge taken by Landon Holmes. Checking in for the Wildcats, Porter Lewis. Coming out is Reed Watcott. 33 seconds on the clock. Press from the Wildcats. Looks like a man press. Over to Jack Barta, down to the corner to DeFort. DeFort thought about passing in, got the opening, took the shot. I didn't see Gustav check in. Gustav had an offensive rebound with a putback miss. Rebound to the Wildcat. Drayden Taylor has it up top. Now to Lewis. Lewis drives down to the short corner. Tries to go up with it. He does. Shot's going to rattle around and not fall in. Third quarter comes to an end. St. Mary's with a 41-35 lead over the Wildcats as we go into the fourth period. We'll take a break. We'll come back.
It's the kid in grade school who paints their face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
And we are back. Well, there isn't really much snow to speak of in St. Mary's, but you might be making the trip up to the Silver Valley or something to go skiing up at Silver Mountain. You might need something to help keep you warm. See who we got coming in for the Lumberjacks and who is out. I think that's right. No, Sloper is not in there. Who is? I'm not sure. Trying to get my lineup right for St. Mary's. Oh, JJ. There we go. Going to get a drive by Taylor. Nice drive by Drayden Taylor. His first bucket of the second half, though. So St. Mary's done an okay job on him. 41-37. St. Mary's leads back to Year Out. Year Out to Barta. Barta up top for the Lumberjacks. He's going to work his way left. Has Taylor on him. Going to look to get it inside. Going to get a foul against the Wildcats. A little push there. So the first foul against Kellogg in the fourth period. And I think, that foul goes against the number 2 or number 5. That shows us Coburn's second. Going to get it to Barta. Barta. Jump shot won't fall in. Offensive rebound was a Holmes. And a foul against Taylor there. Third foul on Drayden Taylor. They're going to call it on a shot, so Landon Holmes is going to get credit for saying they were putting it back up, and the free throw, first one is made. Landon Holmes, 59% from the charity stripe on the season. 42-37, St. Mary's leads right now. Second free throw, that one won't fall in. Wyatt Holmes went up, got a rebound, but he'll get called for the foul there. Going to get the ball into Coburn. Coburn brings it down for the Wildcats. Run coming the right side. He's got Swallows on him. Coburn's going to try to drive, elevate, shot won't fall. Rebound goes to Wyatt Holmes. Up to Barta. Barta brings it down the left side. Now he's got really close guarded going by Porter Lewis there, and Porter's going to get called for a foul. His third foul. Going to get called for a little bit of a push there. Third foul on Kellogg here in the second half, or in the fourth quarter. Into Barta. Barta back to Year Out, right side, into Holmes. Holmes going to go around his defender. Shot falls in for Wyatt. 37-44. 7-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Biggest lead of the game for either team. Taylor has it right wing for Kellogg. He's going to swing it to the top. That's Lewis looking inside to Coburn. Coburn got all in there by himself. Couldn't get the shot to fall, though. Good look. Good offensive play there. Wyatt Holmes pulls down the board. Out to the corner. Seth with an open three. It's up and good. I don't know who had the assist there. Timeout taken by the Wildcats. It is a full. Still trying to figure out who had that assist. I'll give it to Barta. 6:10 to go in the game. St. Mary's leads by 10, 47-37. We'll take a break.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's. Now we are back. 6:10 to go in the fourth. St. Mary's up by 10, largest lead for either team. And Drayton Taylor has the ball. Swings it to Watcott. Back to Taylor. Taylor guarded by Holmes. Now over to the left side to Lewis. Now back to Watcott. Watcott, nice little move. Steps up to the free throw line. Shot won't go. Rebound goes to Swallows. Year Out has the ball for the Lumberjacks between the circles. Out on him is Lewis. Really coming out, putting the pressure on defensively. It's a man defense for the Wildcats. Year Out's going to drive. Kicks the ball out to Sloper. Now to Holmes. Nobody in the key for defense. That ball's going to be deflected out of bounds by Kellogg. St. Mary's will keep the possession. Going to get us up for the Wildcats. Checking in the 30 of Evan Vindicius. Coming out is Porter Lewis. Year Out. Looking for somebody to get it into. Going to go all the way across the court to Swallows. Now to Year Out. Over to Holmes, left side. Holmes into Landon Holmes. Landon's going to work his way into the paint. Goes up strong. Shot won't fall for Landon. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Coburn brings it down for Kellogg. Coburn drives right side, then backs out between the circles. Swings it over to Taylor. Taylor right wing, guarded by Holmes. That's Wyatt. Going to get the ball movement now as Taylor swings it to the 22 of McDonald. Now to Watcott straight away. Watcott back over to McDonald. McDonald surveys from the left wing. Now to Coburn up top. Still working around the perimeter. Now back to Watcott. Watcott gets a three off. Ball is short. Rebound goes to Holmes. St. Mary's back the other way. Wyatt Holmes with the rebound. Year Out now brings it up top. He's guarded by Taylor. Man defense again for the Wildcats. They're trying to just put that extra pressure right in the face of Lumberjacks players. It's gonna maybe risk a few more fouls. Gonna get a shot on the way. It was no good by Year Out from 3-point range. Offensive putback from underneath by Sloper was good, and it's a 12-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Wildcats the other way. They're gonna cash one in from Radley McDonald. Gonna get it to Year Out. Year Out drives. Everybody looking for a foul there. Going to find Seth Swallows underneath, though. You're out with the assist. 39-51, Lumberjacks with the lead. Lumberjacks really only have to match point for point here to hold on to it. Coach Chase actually it's Donnie Eberlin over here yelling at his defense to talk. You got to communicate down there. The ball in the hands of Vinicius. He's going to get it out to Watcott. Watcott drive, shot is blocked. Rebound to Holmes. Landon Holmes with the block. Wyatt Holmes with the rebound. St. Mary's throws it away the other way. First turnover away in a while for St. Mary's. Seth Swallows comes out. Jack Barta back in. I believe that's who checked in for St. Mary's. Wildcats will inbound from the sideline, far side of the floor. Trying to get the subs taken care of. Coburn comes out. Wildcats will bring it down the floor. Watcott controls it for Kellogg. Corner, left side. That is, I think, Gary. No, that's Lewis. Back to Watcott. He's on the right wing, basically. Going to get a three-pointer on the way from Taylor. That shot won't fall in. Rebound goes to Yearout. And a bad pass by Yearout down the floor, looking to get it to Landon down the sideline. Coach Chase telling him to calm down a little bit. Don't force things. Coburn's going to check back in for the Lumberjacks. And coming out is Vinicius for the Wildcats. 3:11 to go. St. Mary's with the lead, though. 51-39. Got to get the shot clock reset there. Trying to figure out what to set it at. They set it to 32 seconds on the shot clock. Into the backcourt to Taylor. Taylor will bring it across for the Wildcats. Working left side. Looks good. Nice job there as they find Reed Watcott on a pretty easy one. Watcott was driving from the left baseline, and Taylor just threw it right into him. It was a pretty easy layup. Sloper tries to penetrate. Kicks it back out to Landon Holmes. Landon swings over to Sloper. Sloper, right side. Now to Yearout. Landon Holmes has it. Drives. Kicks it out to Sloper. Sloper gets an open look at three. Now this is long. And we're going to foul on the rebound. It's going to be a push called on Landon Holmes. Second foul against St. Mary's. That is Landon's third. Swallows has had a good night tonight. He's first double-digit night in a few games. He's got 12. Wyatt Holmes with 13. 2:18 to go in the game. Taylor has it over to Porter Lewis. St. Mary's up by 10. And we have something on the floor. They call a quick pause of action. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Coburn will inbound from the sideline, left side of the floor for the Wildcats. Into Taylor. Taylor has it, top of the key, swings over to Lewis here, right side of the floor. Back to Taylor. Taylor for a deep three, knocks it down. Nice three by Taylor. Second three-pointer of the night for Drayden. 51-44, still anybody's game. St. Mary's with the lead. Out to Barta. Minute 40 going. Coach Martin getting the defensive call into his players. Barta has it right wing, picks up the dribble, goes to Wyatt, back to Barta. Barta for three. In and out. Landon Holmes almost has the rebound, can't pull it in. The Wildcats end up with it. Gonna get Drayden Taylor driving. Gonna get a blocking foul against St. Mary's. Drayden kind of lowered his shoulder into Sloper. Coach Chase is just not necessarily agreeing with that call. They're going to put Taylor to the free throw line. Wildcats have only made 2 out of 5 from the charity stripe. First trip for Taylor to the charity stripe. Taylor misses the first one. McDonald checks in for the Wildcats. Coach Chase is arguing that he wasn't an active shooting, it was a jump stop. But they aren't going to win that argument. Taylor already at the free throw line. He missed the first one. Wildcats have been about 50%. He misses both free throws. Ball tipped around, rebounded to Kellogg. Wildcats with the ball up to the top. Watcott, little head fake, out to the corner. Three-pointer by Taylor. No good. Rebound to Year out. 51-44. Going to get almost a steal by Taylor. Back to Year out. Year out has it smacked away for a second again. Going to get a timeout taken by Coach Chase. It is a full. We'll take it as well. We'll be back.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
When your car is not running right, you want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough, unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new Express Lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary.
And we are back. 17 seconds on the shot clock for the Lumberjacks as they took a quick timeout. 1 minute to go. Fourth quarter. St. Mary's leads 51-44. I don't think there's any substitutions made. Into the backcourt to Year out. Year out, bringing it across. Going to be fouled. There'll be a hand check there by the Wildcats. That is the third one on Blalick. Wildcats are going to be put in a very tight. Now I think the shot clock needs to be down around 30 seconds or so. I think that's what they're talking about right now. Or actually, no, it was at 7. Well, they're going to, a foul resets the shot clock. So, yeah, I don't know what they were discussing there. Never mind. Into Year out. Year out back to Holmes. They're really trying to put on a good pressure here. Oh, there's a lot of contact on that steal. The Wildcats get the steal, but going to get a steal by the Wildcats. Turnover. Missed layup. Big block shot by Holmes, and then a rebound for the Lumberjacks. And a foul the other way on Kellogg. That foul goes against Blalick as well. That is his fourth. Fifth team foul for the Wildcats puts Barta to the free throw line. Jack Barta to shoot two. Misses that first one. Barta struggling from the charity stripe this year, 33% from the free throw line. Second free throw on the way from Barta. That one, in and out. Rebound to Year out. But Year out going to get called for the travel. .35 seconds on the clock. Lumberjacks put a little bit of their own pressure on, so the clock matches the shot clock. The Wildcats have to score fast, though. And then Coach Martin wants them to move faster and has to take a timeout here. It is a full timeout. We'll take it as well. 51-44, St. Mary's with the lead. We'll be back.
Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen located at the River City Mall in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
And we're back. 30 seconds left on the clock. St. Mary's leads 51-44. Wildcats need a quick bucket here. Taylor to Lewis. Lewis taking a little bit of time out there with the ball. Gets it up to Watcott. Watcott back to Lewis. Lewis can't get a shot up. Now to Coburn. 20 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to put a shot up. It's no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of Kellogg. We have a team rebound for Lumberjacks there. 13 seconds on the clock. Wildcats will probably want to foul. I'm imagining a quick foul here from Kellogg. Going to get it into Sloper. They're not going to call a foul. Going to get it to Barta. Barta to Holmes. Holmes foul. That was Radley McDonald with the foul. It's only his first. Puts Landon to the free throw line for the Lumberjacks. 6 seconds on the clock. First free throw is good. 52-44. Seth's going to check in for the Lumberjacks. Jack Barta comes out. St. Mary's puts nobody down on the blocks. Everybody's back for defense. Second free throw by Landon, in and out. Rebound to the Wildcats. And I think we get a timeout taken by Kellogg. It is a quick 30 by the Wildcats. 52-44, St. Mary's with the lead. Now 4 guys, basically 5 guys, borderline double digits tonight. St. Mary's came out, played pretty strong in the second half. Wildcats played good as well. St. Mary's just able to get a little bit of a lead and put that extra pressure on Kellogg. And Kellogg hasn't been able to return the favor in the final half, last part of the game here. So St. Mary's been able to weather the storm of this tough Wildcat team. Like I said, district tournament is up for grabs still. It can go still to anybody. 4 seconds on the clock. Number 20 is Jack Fields from three-point range. Oh, and it won't fall in for him. That's how the final. What happened to Jake? Oh, man, I don't know. We'll take a break and come and get our post game.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch. Breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
And we are back. Lumberjacks with the 52-44 victory over the Kellogg Wildcats here tonight. And what a tough, hard-fought battle this was for both teams. Taking a look at the statistics, we'll start with two-point shooting. The Wildcats ended up at 44%, St. Mary's at 42%. Three-point percentage, St. Mary's up to 40%, while the Wildcats were at 22%. Overall field goals, 37% for the Wildcats, 42% for the Lumberjacks. Free throw shooting, 60% shooting from the free throw line for St. Mary's. The Wildcats were 29% from the free throw line. Rebounding, St. Mary's with 39, Kellogg with 20. St. Mary's had 8 assists, Wildcats with 5 assists. The Wildcats had 6 steals, St. Mary's with 3. The Lumberjacks blocked 2 shots, Kellogg blocked 4. Turnovers, St. Mary's ended up not scoring any points. I don't know. It's got to be right, because I do know I put these in correctly now. So I have St. Mary's with no turnover points, Kellogg with 15. And turnovers, 16 for St. Mary's, 6 for Kellogg. I didn't think St. Mary's had that many turnovers in the second half, but they had 8 more turnovers. Block shots, fouls, 15 for Kellogg, 12 for St. Mary's. Points off the bench, St. Mary's with 9, Kellogg with 8. Individual scoring for the Wildcats, Drayden Taylor finishes with 12 points, 9 points for Reed Watcott, 8 points apiece for Porter Lewis and Radley McDonald, 4 points for Bodie Robinson, 3 points for Blake Coburn. For St. Mary's, unofficially, because I missed a bucket or 2. I didn't see who made it for a couple of them. So we've got Wyatt Holmes leading scoring with 13 points, 13 rebounds, double-double for Wyatt. 12 points for Seth Swallows. Seth also had 5 rebounds. 9 points apiece for Landon Holmes and for Xavier Sloper. 7 points for J.J. Yearout, 2 points for Jack Bardas. Yearout also had 2 steals and 1 assist. Jack Barda had 2 assists. Xavier Sloper had 2 assists. Lumberjacks improved to 12-7 on the season, 7-1 in league play. That wraps up league action for the Lumberjacks, I think for everybody. And that might put the Wildcats at the number 4 spot for districts. Next action for St. Mary's, senior night on Thursday as they host the Timberlake Tigers. That's going to do it here for us from Andrews Gymnasium in Kellogg. We're going to step away. Hopefully you enjoyed the broadcast. St. Mary's wins it 52-44.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjacks!